Hello, you might be feeling sad right now because
it's the season finale of Neighbours.
Hello.
Oh, I'm Ben.
And I'm Ben. And we are...
And we are the
Neighbours. 8 episodes in and we still can't get it bloody right.
Maybe the new season will finally master that.
That's if we come back for a new season after today.
Well, I know. The producers are looking at the ratings, at the budget.
Get subscribing, guys. There's been plenty of dramatic things happening in Neighbours season finale, so Christ knows what'll happen in the Neighbours season finale.
Ben, I've been to see Dippy to have my tarot cards.
Why would you do that?
Don't worry though. Impending danger. Just don't think we mix these up in the crisis. Impending danger. It wasn't good. Someone close to me was going to die. Impending danger. The crisis. I die.
I just thought she might have some good news for me. My confidence has been knocked so many times. Like, you've won the past 2 episodes. So I just needed some reassurance from her, but it wasn't good.
It wasn't good.
Oh, does that mean it's good for me?
Well,
Impending danger.
the Neighbours are doomed.
Hang on a minute, someone's coming into my ear. Someone. Julie. What, Julie?
yes,
What? You didn't jump.
I've got to go.
Oh, sorry, it's just the producer. I got it wrong.
Oh, yeah, we're going there.
Anyway, should we get on with some business?
As it's the season finale of Neighbours, we would reflect on the season finales of Neighbours and go head to head in one final quiz of the season.
Head to head.
I've won 4 crowns, you've won 3. So it's 4-3. So either I could end the season on a high, or you could round things off and make it a nice, simple draw and a lovely, happy ending for the Neighbours.
Something tells me that's not going to happen. You've got the dirty Lou Carpenter laugh.
I do, don't I?
It could have been worse. You could have adopted the melody laugh. Could you imagine that?
You think that's funny?
Betty, you okay? We call an ambulance.
Hello, Carl, can you help me? Ben's choking.
How long's it been?
Just now, he can't breathe.
Hey, can you access his back? You need to strike him hard between his shoulders.
No, we're doing this over Zoom. I can't smack him on the back.
There's nothing more you can do.
Okay,
I think Nanny Alice must have put some poison in Shane's homemade water.
oh dear.
It's the right colour.
Disgusting! I'd like to ask. You ask. Asking. Ask you. You ask me. I ask. Why do you ask?
So, in the official 2000 finale, I say official because there's a bit of controversy around the 2000 finale, which boy band sensation made a guest appearance?
Wasn't Big Fun, was it? No.
The year 2000, not the 80s, Ben, not the 80s.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm stuck in the 80s. I can see it now because wasn't it Flick's high school prom or something?
Yeah.
And they all crashed number 30.
Oh, I thought this was going to be an easy one.
Human Nature.
Yes.
I almost said Human League then.
Human Nature, yeah. And do you remember the song? He don't love you, no, but he don't want anyone else. Think to have you, make your mind up, what you wanna do. He don't love you, no. He don't love you, no. Can you remember what the other cliffhangers were in that episode?
It was Joe Scully in a taxi. I sound like I'm playing Cluedo here, doesn't it? Joe Scully in a taxi with a woman giving birth in the back of his car.
I think the baby coming.
15 kilometres from Milanga.
You what?
In the middle of a bushfire.
I'm off Stewart's Road. I'm stuck in a bushfire. I've got a woman in the back. She's about to have a baby.
And then you had Tad being called up to donate bone marrow to his biological brother as well.
I go in for the bone marrow harvest tomorrow.
Oh.
And Joel and Flick kissed for the first time. Flick was living every young gay man's fantasy, pursuing Joel Samuels.
Sexy, everything about you so sexy.
Okay, Ben, are you ready for my question to you?
Yep.
The 2013 season finale saw Gemma wreaking havoc on Ramsey Street. Who was her sibling?
Gemma's sibling.
Yes.
She was the cousin of Toadie. I forgot the name of the blonde girl.
She's cut Georgia off from every friend she's ever had, and now they're off who knows where, and you're telling me not to panic.
What is going on, Jem? You're not leaving.
Jem, I don't know. Okay, let me just. Can I phone a friend?
Phone a friend.
Talk about her. Not when I'm finally feeling okay. Yeah, sorry. He's been texting and calling all day.
Oh, okay.
And you've been ignoring him? Mm-hmm. Good.
I just thought she was, you know, a friend of mine, but clearly there's some beef going on between the two of us. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Go for it.
Tad.
Oh! I just talked about him as well.
I know. I was like, oh, here we go. Double Tad. He's going to get this. He's going to get this. He's just mentioned him. And then you're like, no idea.
Oh, Tad. So she was the non-biological sister of Tad, or was she the biological sister of Tad? Because Tad...
Oh, we've had this debate before. She was just his sibling, his sister.
Just 1-0 to you. Maybe
Dippy and the tarot cards were right.
It wasn't good.
So for this round, 2 season finales have been merged into one picture, and you've got to guess what the 2 season finales are. So I'm going to send you my picture now, Ben. Are you ready?
Oh my God, you're like the Helen Daniels of the near bands. Oh, Ben. Okay, I'm a bit terrified by the by the naked Lou. So is this a point for each of the finales?
A point each, I'd say.
Okay, this is a good. This is 2006. Oh, hang on a minute. No, it's not. Let me just assess the situation because actually, on closer inspection, I need to start. It's Anne, not Zeke. I thought Anne was Zeke. So I thought this could be when Zeke went under and came up.
I can't hold on to me.
But I don't think it is.
Right.
It's not. And the water is a confusing thing, the rain. So I think it's the season finale, 96, and there was a big Christmas celebration, and then there was that great accident with Malcolm at Chez Chez.
Married tonight? Yeah. Oh my God!
So that's 96, that's a definite.
Okay.
So 96 is one. And the other one, I think Joel trapped under the car in the water.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car!
And Carl had to rip the exhaust off so that he could keep him alive. Which was 2000 and no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was the other way. It must be 98. So 1996 and 1998.
Is that your final answer, Ben?
Yes, 1996 and 1998.
Correct. You got 2 points. I tried to represent all the cliffhangers from each episode. Lance walking in on Ruth and Phil kissing.
So, how does this?
From the 96 finale, but you've got Anne's head on Lance and Lance's head on Phil. So Phil's Ruth moving in for a smooch with her son. You got the plank of wood, the fallen tree that Anne couldn't get past when she was driving for help. So Lou's head is on Drew's body.
That is a sight and image I never need to see again. Now, can we just remember that art was not my strong point at school?
Oh, God.
What the hell's that?
So mine's a bit more dingbat.
You ain't my mother.
You ain't my mother!
So we've got Phil and Ruth here.
Mm-hmm.
And Phil is proposing to Ruth. So that from the one of the best season finales ever, the 1997 finale, where they had that kind of triple story build up.
Will you marry me?
So that's definitely one of them, 1997. Now this one, you ain't my father. No petting. Is the no petting a reference to Carl and Sarah? They shouldn't be kissing? Or is it a reference to something else?
So look at like who you think Phil and Ruth's heads are on.
Yeah. To be fair, there's not much, not giving much away.
Look at the arrow maybe.
Oh, okay. So we've got a woman proposing to a man. So I need to think of a proposal. This is hard. This is really hard. I'm going to have to call a friend then. All right.
You and your friends.
It's a private number. Maybe it's Sean on the phone. Hello?
Hi, Ellie.
Yeah, speaking.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of a NABENS quiz and I'm stuck on a question and I was hoping...
No, I'm not answering any questions. Don't call back.
Oh, okay. She doesn't want to play games today.
It's not like Ellie.
God, you're gonna. Oh, is it Gail and Paul? Something to do. Did Gail? I can't remember. It's just like the 89, because there wasn't there a finale where Gail and Paul reunited. Gail was going to leave. Ben. I know 1997, definitely. The other one,
Okay.
I'm going to guess
Yeah.
89.
1 point. In the 1985 season finale, which could have been the last ever episode of Neighbours, Daphne proposed to Des.
I know you said you'd never ask another girl to marry you, but can't stop a girl from asking you. Will you?
And You Ain't My Father was when Danny Ramsey and Max.
See, I'm not really Danny's father.
What's the point so far, Benj?
3-1. Are you ready?
Crikey, Susan and Carl were having a good time with the blue box that day, weren't they? Can I listen to it again, please?
Listen to it again, yeah.
It's this crackling, so I'm assuming it's some kind of fire. Fires in the finales. So obviously there was the big Lassiter's fire when Paul Robinson returned, and Cindy Watts was trapped with Stu Parker in Lou's place. That didn't sound like Cindy Watts. Oh, then there was a Scully fire. Well, there was 2 season finales with Scully fires, wasn't there? There was the 1999 Millennium fire. Then there was obviously the time when Lynn tampered with the Christmas tree lights, and Lynn was outside screaming. Then, what year will it have been then? That Hannah Martin. And when she'd gone in searching for her cuddly toy or something that she thought with Beth. Oh, yeah, it's got to be an earlier one. So I think it's a 90s one. I think it's the Hannah Martin one, and I think I'm going to say 92. Was it?
Those were the dulcet tones of Hannah Martin. That was the 92 finale when Beth and Hannah were trapped in a burning house. Can I just say that finale, 92, there was so many great moments in that episode. We had Phoebe giving birth. We had Cameron Hudson being dangled up a lift shaft. There was a weird belly dancer with a dove.
Oh, because wasn't it Stephen's stag do?
Yeah. Famous Erinsborough pet was cleared of murder in that episode.
Wasn't to do with Julie Martin and the limbs, was it? No.
So Bounce.
Was it Bouncer? Were we still on Bouncer then? Were we on Holly?
Oh, it looks like a rat. That's not a rat, that's Gus. How can you tell? It's filthy. Oh, who's Gus? Hannah Martin's pet guinea pig. Oh, Bounce, how could you?
What is it about Gus's and season finales?
Ooh,
Gus Cleary, he carked it in the Lassiter's fire.
What the hell are you playing?
Gus Cleary was a reincarnated guinea pig.
What the hell are you playing?
Well, if Gary Canning can come back as a bloody pigeon.
It's Gary. I think he's reincarnated. And this is him.
Okay, over to you, Ben.
Hey, does anyone know where Sonia is? Because she's not answering her phone. Or Steph, actually. Anyone? Maybe I should go home and check on her.
God. You can.
At least I gave you 2 names so you can straight away rule out a certain period of time. I just got some kind of screaming, whimpering mess.
All right, I'm going to play it again. One moment.
Hey, does anyone know where Sonia is? Because she's not answering her phone. Or Steph, actually. Anyone? Maybe I should go home and check on her.
All right, so that's Toadie asking where Sonia and Steph are. There's a bird. It can't be Dahl.
Why do you always look for the animals?
The bird could have been a clue. I'm trying to think of a season finale where Steph and Sonia had reason to disappear together. I don't think it's the finale where Sonia gave birth to Nell. Steph left in 2010. She didn't come back until... very last official season finale was 2017. Toadie and Sonia renewed their vows whilst a pregnant Andrea watched from a taxi. Was it that episode? Was that a surprise wedding for Toadie? No, it wasn't a surprise wedding. Was there a reason for... What happened in the 2015 finale? Oh, God. I'm going to go with my gut. Let's hope my gut's right. I'm going to say 2017.
Hey, does anyone know where Sonia is? Because she's not answering her phone. Or Steph, actually. Anyone? Maybe I should go home and check on her.
Still in the game. Still in the game.
But there was also some corker Angie moments in there. She'd rocked up for Christmas and then started giving Sonia advice on a special potion on how to get pregnant.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here you are. Something borrowed and something blue.
Oh, thank you for whatever it is that is.
Fertility potion.
Well done, Benjamin.
Phew. God, I was having a few moments. It really made me question who I am. I've decided to become a priest. No, not really.
Moving on swiftly.
This is the what happens next round.
Okay, here we go.
Who's it going to be? Little man or Blondie? Come on, make up your mind. No? Guess I'll do it. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Oh. What happens next, Ben?
Having a Steph Scully moment here. Okay. So the year is 2006.
Yep. Unfortunately, that's not the question.
Oh, he's Guy Sykes. And there's some dodgy dealings from Katya's past. There's some hostage situation going on. I think he's deciding who to shoot. And Steph, because she's the bravest person in the world ever, she rushes to the bedroom because Charlie's in the bedroom, which causes some kind of diversion, and they all burst out the house. And then Toadie runs out, and there's a shot goes through the window, and Toadie gets shot.
I want to know what happened from the point that clip leaves you.
That's what happened next.
Well, the correct answer is...
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Oh,
sit down. What I say, just sit down. Or you...
Ah! Zeke Kinski.
Sorry, Ben.
I mean, that was a very dramatic episode. There was a lot of what could have happened next, and arguably what did happen next happened. That Steph ran to the bedroom to get Charlie, and then they all ran out and Toadie got shot.
Catcher, when Toadie gets shot, she looks so not bothered.
God, there comes.
Okay, Ben, your question. What happens next?
Okay then, troops. Heatwave survival kits in hand. Forward march. Left, 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 right, left, left. Oh, hang on. Left, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, 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 right, left.
Oh, God. So they've seen something at the pool that they didn't want to see. What we're looking at here is the 91 finale. Is
Really?
it? Or is it the 89? Or is it the 88? No. 89.
89. Yes. 89.
All right, 89 finale. Okay, so Madge wins a lottery.
What's wrong?
We've won!
What?
Oh, second division, it's amazing!
That's got to be worth $1,000.
Evelyn loses.
Hang on. Sorry. Hello? Hello? Hello?
This is one crown you won't want to win.
What was that? Sounds like something's really rattled you then.
It's fine. Don't worry.
Where was I? The 89 finale. So Madge won the lottery. Beverly lost custody of Reese.
She thinks maybe you're not taking proper care of him.
You must have known I'd make sure he got the best care available.
I don't
Deborah
know.
had begun to think we'd made a mistake letting you be the legal guardian.
She was desperate for a baby, that Beverly.
She was the Mark Brennan of her day, wasn't she?
Yeah.
What did they see at the pool?
Something they didn't like the look of.
Ben, just go with your gut. Go with your gut. I mean, it's all right now after that dodgy sausage at the waterhole earlier, isn't it?
Ooh, that gave me some heartburn, that sausage.
Dirty.
Harold sunbathing with Mrs. Mangle. I don't know. Harold sunbathing.
Sorry, Ben. It was Hillary Robinson frolicking in the pool with Mr. Muir.
Here I come!
If you don't behave yourself, I won't allow you to be pool monitor anymore. Oh, stop it! Honestly.
I was never going to get that. Well, there we have it.
So Ben, what does this mean then? Have I won?
You've won.
Have I really won?
You've won the season finale quiz.
Yes! Da-da-da-da. Home to mama. Oh.
How does it feel?
Oh, I feel like Nina took up with the world watching me.
You know, it's time for us. Take what you can, love's looking at us. Up in the sky, I see your name. Love's now and forever again.
Oh, God.
But Ben, it's not all doom and gloom. You know, Dippy was wrong.
It's okay. You were okay. Therese was okay. And I'm way stronger than any tarot card.
No, I've just had word in from the producer that
Mysterious producer.
as I've won 4 this season, you've won 4 this season, which means, in true old-fashioned 80s neighbour style, we end the season not quite with a door-to-door.
Or a rendition of We Wish You a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We've got a double crown.
Ooh, double crowning.
You ready, babe?
Disgusting!
So here we are as joint winners of season 1 of Neighbours. Doesn't that feel good, Babs?
You know, the faux fur. Oh, it feels so expensive. I feel like Mrs. Lim winning best dressed at the races.
And the winner is Mrs. Jenny Lim.
Oh, I feel like Lou Carpenter in his mayoral robes.
I might go and get my Shruggalero to finish the look off.
And how kind of them to even like have them heated, because mine's like really warm.
Mine's making a funny noise.
What's that smell?
Yours is smoking, Ben.
And yours is there's flames.
Oh God! Ben, it won't come off. Ben, help me!
Impending danger, the crisis.
I die.